Hi there folks, Borislav247 here with another Days Gone mission video. And on this video, I'm going to show you the easiest and best ways to take out the mission that's called He's Feeding the Freaks. Now, this is a very interesting one indeed. And because this mission is much later in the game, these rippers are a damn sight tougher than what you normally get. In fact, so tough that one of my favourite methods for taking out these missions I'm not even using on this video because it is not very effective. And that is incendiary bolts. Because a lot of these guys simply do not go down with one incendiary bolt. So it starts to get to the stage where not only are you using an awful lot of your resources, but the fact that you're alerting the camp very quickly because these buggers simply aren't dying. So that's something to point out. But one or two other things that I always like to mention before I get started on these videos. The first is that the difficulty level in which I'm taking on this mission is Survivor 2. So this is as difficult as it gets. And also, I am only using weapons that would be available to you at the time of taking on this mission. However, you have some pretty damn good weapons to use at this stage in the game. So it is a bit of a leveler, although these rippers now are a lot tougher. If you're still going for headshots, you won't have any problems whatsoever. It doesn't matter what difficulty level you are on. If you're catching them in the head and they're not wearing a helmet, you're going to take them out first time every time if you have semi-decent weapons. And at this stage in the game, you most certainly do. So, anyways, let's get to the action, folks. Right then, before I can get this mission underway, I have to have this mission assigned to me. And unfortunately, you've got to see the batshit crazy Colonel in order to get this one going. So, let's see what the madman's got to say.
You asked to see me?
Corporal. Yes, I did. Captain Curry says that you've been helpful dealing with marauders in the area.
Just doing my duty, sir.
A curious group of drifters have been spotted moving down Highway 97. Evidently, they came over the Tealson Pass, which I thought to be impassable. Our patrol reported that they were scarred. The letters R.I.P. carved into their foreheads. Have you ever heard of anything like this?
No, sir. Sounds like another cult, like the anarchists.
Perhaps. Regardless, I want you to track them down and deal with them. We have enough to deal with. I don't need another cult springing up in our backyard.
No, sir. Last thing we need is another crazy cult.
And that comment goes right over the Colonel's head. Okay, now that he has assigned this mission, let's take a look at where this is on the map. And this is way over in the south area of Highway 97. And oh my god, would you believe it? They're not far away from the Lobert Drawridge Horde. Oh yes, dinner will be served soon. Yes, I will actually show the Horde option at the very end of the video because the one that I want to show right at the very start is the easiest method by far. It involves a sniper rifle, and the biggest advantage you get from doing the mission this way is the direction of the attack. You want to be hitting them from the east. Critically important, because the biggest problem you get with this lot is that they have two really on-point snipers in this camp. And they're all situated in this area up here. So, I have a BFG. I'm going to make sure that I have a suppressor on this bad boy. And now I'm going to get to work. Because these two snipers ain't going to know what's hit them. By approaching the camp this way, this just works out so well. And it's a rather quick method as well. Now, I have the luxury here of a lot of bushes that I can use as cover, but let's be honest, because these two are facing the wrong way, I don't even need them. And there we go. Job done. Get a reload on this. Now I'm looking for a focus cocktail, because the ones that are at the very front here, I'm going after them all very quickly. Here we go. As you can see, there's so many of them there. I've only got 5 left. Make that 4. And at this point, I don't care if I'm seen. Only 4 of them left. They're all over at the far side of the camp. And they're sitting ducks. Just bloody look at this lot. How easy are they making it for me? One more. There we go. And Deke now finally calms down after that monumental rant there. But I'm not finished with the sniper rifle yet, folks. On to the next method. Now, this second method is a tad more problematic, but it's only in the setup because I'm going to be attacking this camp from the north. And there is a very specific location that I'm looking to get to before I start to let loose on this camp. The advantage of doing it this way is that the majority of the rippers are in one section, all very close to each other. But here is the biggest problem that you're going to get. When you start to get near the camp, you want to be taking the line that I am. And what I normally do is once I get to that tree trunk there, 2 dive rolls. If you don't get those 2 dive rolls in quickly and get into these bushes here, you will get spotted by those snipers every single time. But now that I'm here, yeah, as before, I can take my sweet time with those 2. Now I want a focus cocktail again. And this lot are going to get it quick here. I'm a lot closer, even though this particular sniper rifle has a fantastic range. Yep, I'm just... oh, 2 for 1 there. Very nice indeed. Ah, this one's just making things a tad tougher. There we go. I've only got 3 left. And here we go. I'm about to show just how good the range is on this bad boy. And very nice. Very quickly, I've just got 1 left. And I am going to have to move from this position because I do know where this last one is. It's just obscured by the tree over there on the left. And there we go. That's more like it. Thank you very much. Job done. Okay, now that the 2 sniper rifle methods have been shown, on to the next method, folks. And the next one is going to be a conventional method. I normally show these at the very beginning of these mission videos, but given that the sniper rifle options are so good, this one has made way for them. But the point of attack, again, is going to be coming from the east because my biggest priority is making sure that those 2 snipers are taken care of first. And after that, it's similar-ish to the first method that I showed with the sniper rifle, but there is 1 or 2 slight variations to it. But the start of this is certainly the same. Now, I'm going to be using a Chicago chopper. I also have the luxury of an SMP-9 as well, should I need it, but no, the Chicago chopper will do very nicely indeed. If I do happen to get spotted, this thing has so much ammo and the fire rate is insanely quick that it makes light work of them. So, just going to take the time to take out those 2, and it is going to be headshots here. With the BFG, you have the luxury, you can hit them anywhere and you'll take them out first time. But for the next section, I'm taking a very wide berth because the Ripper at the very bottom here will spot you if you just try and come down the rock line there from that cliff section. So I am going to use a focus cocktail just before I go mad on this lot over here, but obviously just waiting until I'm a little bit closer here because the focus cocktails don't last for that long. And once I'm in this bush section here, yeah, they're not going to know what's hit them here. Very nice. Right, this is where I change it up a touch. I'm actually going to take the time to head around the other side and try and get 1 or 2 easy kills. Because this lot over here are still oblivious as to what is going on.
You are lost. You hide and you
Right. Just wanted to get a good vantage point here. This will do very nicely. That just leaves 3 to go. Bloody hell, where the hell did that one come from? Never mind, thank you very much for making life a little bit easier for me. Yeah, they're definitely aware of me now, that's for sure. They don't know exactly where I am. Do you know what? There's only one left. Yep. Just a short burst there, and that is it, job done. If you don't fancy using the sniper rifle, that is a very good method indeed. Right then, for the next method, I'm going to be using one of the most underrated weapons in the Days Gone game, and that is residue bolts. Again, I'm going to be attacking from the north because I do want to have a good line of sight in order to hit as many of the rippers as possible with these bad boys. But the same problem as I had before when I was coming in from this direction is just making sure that I'm not seen. Once I'm in position, I am going to go for a couple of long shots in order to get the two snipers infected with the residue bolts straight away. That'll bring them down to the lower level, and then I'm going to hit a few more of them down here. And then I'm actually going to keep quiet because I actually want to let everybody hear Deacon's rant while all this is going on, because it is quite funny. So at this point now, I'm just going to let this play out until I've virtually got them all taken care of.
Rippers, oh, my goddamn favorite. But what is it? Things got a little too hot for you in Iron Butte? How the hell did you get over the pass?
The lost! The lost! Get low, brother!
Remember me, assholes? Maybe head south, start all over again? No, that ain't gonna happen. Where's your leader? Where's Carlos? Oh, that's right, he's dead. I killed him, huh? Damn, it was me. Oh, but Carlos, he ain't resting in peace. He's feeding the fucking freaks! And you're all gonna be feeding the fucking freaks.
Yes, at this point there isn't too many of them left, so I probably won't need any more residue bolts, and I think Deke's just about finished with that epic rant. Definitely has a bit of a anger issue, that's for sure, when it comes to the rippers. So. And there we go, this is virtually done. I could break cover here and go over and take that ripper out with a bullet to the head, but there's really no need, as the residue bolt poison that's coursing through that thing's veins is about to take effect very soon. That one's been under the influence now for probably close to a minute, so I'm just waiting for the screen prompt to come up saying that I've got 12 of 12. So I might as well just take the time to do a little bit of looting, but there we go, that is it. Job done. On to the last and very enjoyable method. Right then, folks, it is now feeding time for the Lobert Drawridge Horde. As you can see, I'm starting the attack from the north. I am not very far away at all from the Lobert Drawridge Horde, which is 300 strong, by the way, so this is complete overkill. But the first thing that I have to do, obviously, is to get their attention. This is not going to be an issue. So, just heading over here, then I'm going to take the time to move the bike into a position where I can make a quick getaway here, and I am going to take a few of these freakers out. As I said before, they're 300 strong, for God's sake, so it doesn't matter how many I kill here, there is going to be more than enough to get the job done. Now, the way that I'm going to do this is to get them attacking from the north here. And when I get to the camp, I am going to be darting over to the far right hand side of the camp, because there is actually a very nice rock section where you can get a bit of cover from the two snipers, because that becomes the biggest problem when you're leading this horde over here. So there we go. There's a little bit of gunfire there going on, and it's this rock area right over here. This is fantastic. Now the first thing that I actually want to do is to get one of my guns at the ready, because one of the rippers normally comes up this way to investigate.
Now!
Yep, there he is. And good night.
Remember me,
Now,
assholes?
these two snipers over here are highly unlikely to fire at this horde here, so I am going to take the time to speed things up here and just take these two out with the sniper rifle. As you can see there, they are standing down. They are not interested in any way, shape or form of firing on the freakers, as the rippers have their strange fucked up code. But there we go. The horde has done the rest. And that brings me very nicely to the end of this video, folks. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Take care.